Hello everyone, my name is Nikhilesh. I welcome you to my channel RPA Techno Hub. In today's session, we're going to learn about dictionary object in UiPath. I hope my videos are informative. If you think so, please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And also, do not forget to click the bell icon to get notified on my new videos. What is dictionary object? Before we understand about the dictionary object in UiPath, let us just explore our understanding on dictionary. So dictionary is a book within which we can find the meaning or definition of any particular word, just that that word is required to be present in the dictionary. So dictionary is a collection of different words and their corresponding meanings. So similarly in UiPath, we got dictionary object which holds different keys and their corresponding values. So using dictionary object, we can find the value of any particular key, and just that that key is required to be present in the dictionary object. Dictionary object is a part of collections. It requires to be initialized before declaring or adding the values to it. So as the name says, dictionary object is an object. So we need to initialize, that means we need to create an object over dictionary class to be able to use its methods. In UiPath, we'll be using activities of the dictionary object. So to be able to use those activities, we need to explicitly install the package called Microsoft.activities.extensions. So we will see a simple use case to have good hands-on over the dictionary object. So the use case is about bot that tells the capitals of different countries. Now let us see how we can implement this using UiPath. Let's get started. So as I told you, so to be able to work with dictionary objects, you need to install the package called Microsoft.activities.extensions. So if you do not want to install and you won't be able to work with dictionary objects. So I am looking for dictionary activities and it didn't result me anything with related to dictionary, right? So let me just go to the projects, and by default you'll get Excel, mail, system, and UI automation related packages installed by default. But to be able to add an external or extra package, you need to go to the ribbon and click on manage packages. So just select all packages on the left hand side panel, and on the search box you just type in Microsoft dot activities. So here you can see the package called Microsoft.activities.extension. Just select that and click on install and click on save. And you can see that package getting added, right? So it's creating a workspace and it is adding the dependency. Now you can see that package getting added over here in the dependencies under project tab, right? Here you can see that package called Microsoft.activities.extension. So now if you go to activities and type in dictionary, you can see the activities that are related to dictionary object, right? So just remove that. And what is the next step? So we need to initialize the dictionary object, right? So to be able to initialize dictionary, we need to have assign activity. So it got wrapped up inside a sequence container. Let me just name it as dictionary object sequence. And here on the expression, so I'll just type in new and type in dictionary. So here you can see of T key and T value. That means type of key and type of value is explicitly requires to be mentioned. So just open brackets and of the type of key I want to specify is string, and the type of value I want to have the value as string type. All right. On the left hand side, I'll do Control K. So we need to have a reference to this dictionary object, right? So I will say capitals just to enter. So still there is an error because the capitals variables got created as a string type. So it requires to be changed as dictionary type variable. So browse for types and type in dictionary. So under mscorlib, you can see system.collections.generic. So as I told you, it's a part of collection. So you can see it under system.collections.generic dictionary. Just select that and specify the type of key and type of value. and click on OK and click on canvas. Now you can see that error is gone away, right? Now that we have initialized a dictionary object, let us just add values to it. So it doesn't have any values now, right? So let me just add values to it using add to collection. So add to dictionary, right? So we have got a dictionary package installed. So add to dictionary is the activity to be used, and just specify the type of key and then type of value and click OK. And here I just specify the dictionary, and here I'll specify the key, that is country, as Egypt, and the capital of Egypt is Cairo. Yeah. And then I will add one more. I will add one more key value pair to the dictionary. So I just copied this and then pasting it here. And here I'll say India, and here I'll say Delhi, and I'll add one more key value pair. So here I'll say Malaysia, and the capital of Malaysia is Kuala Lumpur, right? So let me just type in Kuala Lumpur, and I will add one more, couple of more uh, key value pairs to the dictionary. So I will type in Singapore, and the capital of Singapore is Singapore, and I will add. So this is how we can add values to dictionary. And here I'll say UK, and I will say London, and I will add one more key value pair, United States of America, USA, and here it is Washington DC. So I got couple of countries and their capitals added to my dictionary called capitals as key value pairs. And now, how can I read through all of these values in one go? So to be able to read through all of the countries and the capitals that are stored inside the dictionary object called capitals, I need to use for each activity, for each, just type in for each. Okay, there is a typo, for each. So just use for each activity over here. For each, I'll say capital, and here I'll say the dictionary object capitals. And here on the right hand side, the argument should be key value pair. Okay, so the system.collections dot generic dot, so let me just type in key value pair, key value pair, and here you can see system.collections dot generic dot key value pair. So, and here you just select string as a type of key and string as type of value, and click OK. Now your argument will act like key value pair. So this, using this argument, you can get the key and get the value, okay, of that particular record inside the capitals dictionaries, right? So now let me just use right line, just drag and drop right line, and here I'll say, so let me use index so that you can easily understand. Control K, index, enter. So index is an int 32. So let me just open brackets. Let me just keep open brackets, index plus 1 and then dot toString. Okay, so let me just the expression builder. Let me just do control plus, yeah, and then plus, and then keep this colon, and the country is, and then plus. So that is using argument. I can get the key, that is the country of that particular dictionary. Okay, and then plus. So there's a typo here. So let me just correct that. Capital dot key plus capital is, then do plus capital argument dot value. It will give you the value of the particular particular record inside the capitals dictionary. So in the first iteration it will refer to the first, in the second iteration it will refer to the second. So let me just run it. So all the countries and their corresponding capitals will be displayed onto the console, output console. Let me just do it in uh, debug mode, that is F5. And if I open the output console, you can see the first country is Egypt, the capital is Cairo, and then second country is India, capital is Delhi, and the third country is Malaysia and the capital is Kuala Lumpur. There is a typo, yeah. Fourth country is Singapore and capital is Singapore, and then UK capital is London, USA capital is Washington. So we're good, right? So now let me just go in here and let me just do, here it is, and the capital of India is New Delhi. It's not Delhi, right? So let me just do that change. So here you can simply do the change if you want, or if you want, the other way is to by assigning. Okay. So during the runtime, if you want, you have used that variable, and if you want to change a new value, then you can do it using assign activity. So assign and specify the dictionary, that is capitals of India, and is equal to New Delhi. New Delhi. So Delhi will be overwritten with this New Delhi value during runtime. Okay, so this is how we can overwrite. And so let me just cut this for each. So here you can see the capital of India displayed as Delhi. Now, if I just change the position of it, so Control X, and if I paste it after changing the capital of India to New Delhi, and let us just see, do F5. So if I go to output, and here you can see the India capital is New Delhi. It's changed, right? So that is how we can change the dictionary uh, key value. And if I see the other activities, so here we got key exists in dictionary. Or let us first see get from dictionary, right? So to be able to see use that, let me just take a simple use case again. So using flowchart, okay, I'll use a flowchart, and so I want to see, I will ask user, okay, and let's say I want to ask user 3 times. So for that, what I will do is that I will use flow decision. Here I'll put flow decision, and here I will use counter variable. counter, which is an int32, and I will say initialize it as 1, and then I'll connect this, and then here I will say counter less than or equal to 3. Okay, and here the condition is counter variable less than or equal to 3. Okay, here it's a question mark. It's a counter less than or equal to 3. Cool. And when it is less than or equal to 3, it should execute certain flow. So here I'll ask user to enter the country name. Input dialog, input dialog, enter the country. To the country, to the country. Please enter the country, to the country to know the capital for. Okay, so I'll just do Control K here. So I'm asking user to enter the country, and this is going to be the header, and this is going to be the body inside the dialog. So, and under that we'll have a edit box. So Control K, what is this? It's country, right? Let me just type in country. So country is going to hold that value entered by the user. So country, just do country, and go to flowchart, and here I'll use get from dictionary. Just do get from dictionary. Use get from dictionary and specify the string, and then specify the string as value. Let me just connect this, and then here I'll say user entered country, right? So just specify that country over here, and value that is going to be created. So capital city. Okay, so that will be retrieved into a capital city. And so here we need to specify the country. We need to specify the dictionary from which it requires to pick the value for the corresponding key, right? So here dictionary, that is capitals. Capitals is my dictionary. Just to click, and let me display that to the user on message box. And the capital, for country is plus capital city. That's it. So that will be displayed to the user, and go back, and I want this to be repeated for 3 times, right? So let me increment the counter. That is, counter variable is already created. Just to assign. So counter is equal to counter plus 1, so that it will have an exit condition. Counter plus 1. Disconnect it. And then connect this to yeah. So when the counter is greater than 3, then it will take false, and message box. We'll say thank you. Okay. So user will be asked to enter the country name for 3 times, and then it'll say thank you and it'll come out of the execution. Let me just run it. And it is asking me to enter the country. So I will say Egypt, click OK. Capital for Egypt is Cairo, right? And I'll say India, capital for India is New Delhi. I will say USA, the capital for USA is Washington DC. So here our bot is telling, so it asked me for 3 times, and so it is saying thank you. Got it? So this is how we can uh, get a particular value from dictionary. And now let us just explore the further activities that are present inside dictionary. So we got key exists in dictionary, so which will tell you. So let me just comment this flowchart. So I do not want user to be asked over again. So comment it, and key exists in dictionary. So it will say if key is present inside the dictionary. So here we need to specify the dictionary where you want to check the key presence. So capitals, and what key that you want to check. Let us say Netherlands country existence, Netherlands, and I will say Control K, Netherlands exists, and click enter. It will be a Boolean value, so that will tell me if this particular Netherlands key present inside dictionary called capitals. So let me just use right line for that. Right line. So I'll say is Netherlands exists in dictionary, a question mark, and my Boolean value called Netherlands exists will tell me, right? So just do this, do plus Netherlands exists, which is a Boolean, so requires to be converted into string. Click OK. Just run it. And if I go to output console, is Netherlands exists in dictionary? False. It is not present. So if I change it, say I will change it to UK. Okay, now UK is present. So it'll return me the value called exist, right? That is true. True will be returned this time. So is UK? I'll just change this text to UK. Also change, the beauty of tool is that the UiPath tool is that, so if I change the variable name in variable sections, so wherever it's been used, all those in all those places the variable will be changed. So I'm changing it to UK exists, and if I come here and if I see here UK exists, right? So wherever it's been referred, in all the places the variable name will be changed. Okay, now cool. And let me just run it over again in debug mode. Yeah, here you can see that is UK exists in dictionary. It says true. That means it is present, and that's how we can use the key exists in dictionary and remove from dictionary. So I do not want Singapore to be present inside uh, my you know my dictionary called capitals. So let me just use capitals and say Singapore. Okay, and then say Singapore. Okay, result. Sorry. So it's a result. It will tell me if Singapore is really deleted or not. So Singapore deleted. Okay. So which is going to be a boolean again. So it will tell me if Singapore is deleted or not. So let me just use right line to just make sure that Singapore is deleted. So which will return me a true value because it will be deleted by after the execution of this particular activity, right? So Singapore got deleted, question mark, and colon here I'll say plus, okay, Singapore got deleted plus, and what is that? Singapore deleted, which is a boolean that requires to be converted to string. Just do it. Okay. Okay. Yeah. And now if I just run it, so before deleting it, it is present. The Singapore is present as the fourth country, right? And then it says Singapore got deleted. Yes, true. It says true, right? So now if I loop through it over again, right? So the counter value would be is starting from 7, of course, because we need to reinitialize the value. So here it is for each, right? The index. Okay, here we used index, right? So we need not worry about that. So let me just paste this over here again. So this is after deleting. Here I'll say VB new line, VB new line plus after deleting Singapore. I'm looping through the values. Okay, click OK. And if I run it now, so Singapore will not be displayed. I'll clearly show you that. If I show you this, so Singapore got deleted, true. And after deleting Singapore, you do not see Singapore over here. There are only 5 records being shown, right? After deleting it. So here it's the fourth record, and in the fourth record we got UK. So those got swapped, right? Yep, cool. That is how we can remove from dictionary. Okay. So remove from dictionary we have seen. Value exists in dictionary. It will tell you if any particular value is present inside dictionary. Okay. Just drag and drop value exists. So string, comma string. Click OK. And here I'll specify the capital. And here what value that you want to look. So I want to see if let's say Cairo. Okay, Cairo is present in or not. So instead of Control K, I press something else. So Control K. So do Cairo exists, and it'll again be a boolean, right? So use right line. Cairo value exists in dictionary. Question mark and a colon. Cairo exists, which is a boolean. So dot to string and run it. Cairo value exists in dictionary, true, right? So this is about the complete tutorial on dictionary object. I hope the session is informative and you liked it. If so, please do share it with your friends and then subscribe to my channel. Thank you.